experience with community service. If you were to go up to a teenager and ask them to share a story from when they were 3 years old, more likely than not, they would not be able to give you an answer. However, I remember the day that I asked my parents if I could start a charity very vividly. I had just been diagnosed with leukemia the previous day. I was going to get a shot. As a 3-year-old, my list of fears were short and simple. They consisted of the dark, dust bunnies, and needles. I liked nothing about shots. The needles scared me, and I was not a fan of the thought of the needle going into me. After getting the shot, my social worker came up to me and gave me a toy in hopes of cheering me up. It 100% worked, and the blue and red Spider-Man toy made me so happy. It couldn't fly, it couldn't talk, it couldn't do anything except for sit there in my hand. After about 10 minutes of playing with the toy, I thought to myself, if a simple toy like this makes me so happy, it has to work on other kids too. After thinking about it, I went to my dad and asked him if we could somehow make it possible that every time a kid got a shot or went through treatment like I did, they could get a toy too. Assuming that my 3-year-old self would forget about this conversation, my dad agreed, saying, "Tommy, if you get through this next week of treatment, then we will make this charity happen." After the week of treatment was over, I went up to my dad and said, "Dad, don't forget, you promised that you would make it so that every kid could get a toy after a shot or treatment." He was shocked that I remembered. However, he knew that he had to keep his promise. We quickly came up with the name Tommy-tg4k-story-rotary and created our website, Tommy-tg4k-story-rotary. Since 2004, we've been collecting toys that we then donate to DuPont Hospital where I was treated. We collect these toys through different types of events, such as toy drives at my church, games of bingo at my elementary school, and large Yahtzee tournaments. Each trip we take to DuPont, we bring roughly 150 toys, which are given to hematology, the oncology clinic, and child life. Once a child goes through treatment in one of these areas, he or she is given the chance to go into a storage bin to pick out a toy. One of the best parts of having this charity is that sometimes I give the chance to hand deliver toys to patients. The one delivery that I'll never forget was when I was 12 years old. We were going to deliver toys as usual, except this time was a little different. We had our usual set of toys consisting of boys and girls toys, but we also had a 5-foot Mickey Mouse stuffed animal that I had for so long but never used. As we walked through the hospital, we got a lot of shocking looks that you would expect to get when carrying such a large stuffed animal through the hospital. We had planned on bringing the stuffed animal into the hospital and hiding it to save her patient that was having a really bad day. As I walked into hematology, a boy looked over as he was lying in bed attempting to listen to the doctor, but couldn't take his eyes off the stuffed animal. My dad and I were putting all of the other toys in the usual bin where kids can pick the toys from, and I noticed that the whole time we were putting the toys away, that this boy couldn't take his eyes off the stuffed animal. I knew that I had to give him the stuffed animal, so I went up to my dad and said, "Dad, can I give the Mickey Mouse stuffed animal to that boy over there?" And without hesitation, he said, "Yes, but you have to give it to him yourself." I slowly walked over to him and gave him the toy. He became so happy, so instantly from getting the toy. He didn't jump up and he didn't scream. He just smiled and quietly said, "Thank you." And I could tell he was very happy with it. Then one toy delivery is one that I will never forget. I was cured for leukemia at 6 years old. After being cured, you have to wait at least 10 years until you can be claimed as officially cancer-free. And I've been officially cancer-free for 2 years now. I'm hoping to attend Drexel University's Close School of Entrepreneurship and possibly will learn skills to take Tommy-tg4k forward. It's been fun helping with the charity for the past 14 years, and I'm excited to keep helping with my charity for many more years to come. I want to thank my parents for helping my 3-year-old self make this idea come true, and once again I want to thank the Rotary Club.